EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane,
Gave
doesn't
me
it?
an invite.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
You kicked him. You can't invite him back. Or you can't go him. I can't. If you kick him, you can't join him back. Oh, this little rat hit me. He still had shield. You cannot tell me I stole your kill right there. Person. Once again, he had shield. You can't tell me that I took your kill. I killed him.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Oh, shoot.
And he's got the rookie from Oklahoma, Marquise Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively,
you almost got me killed.
Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the
ball. Those minis are mine. Those minis
Facing
are mine.
a second and 2 after that last catch.
Good for 8 yards. Give me those minis. I have a med kit for you. You don't need it. Oh, so you did that because you have a half bar. I see how it is. Being selfish. Now you're going to have way more shield than everyone. Good job. Yeah, you took my minis.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven.
For all the field, General.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So now, I'm going to show you what I do.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Push him back. Push him back.
Jackson. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, that didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what'll happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
He was talking about our Zoom meeting tomorrow. He's making sure that I didn't forget.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I'm right here.
Now right side. Dobbins. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
That's down stolen. Ooh, shut up. Ooh. Ooh. Troy, you don't want to start it with them. You didn't have to say shut up. You could have said, can you please be quiet? Not shut up.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzama, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
Someone carry this ball.
No, don't. Oh, yes, I do.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up
hey, guys,
second and 10.
Get in the boat. Actually, I'll carry floppers. What? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where are the floppers?
Second and 10. That's complete to John Ross.
I'll give Ariel one. Guys, get in the boat. Let's go.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. Boy, excellent coverage there. Last week he had the interception. One reason why he was the AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
So no jokes about not having hands, right? Because he got the pick last week. This week, he's knocked down a ball in this game so far. Let's see if he can get an interception as this one continues.
2nd and 1. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals.
We're getting shot.
His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it's a short kick taken out.
It doesn't matter, Ariel. It really doesn't matter.
Good shape as they
Stop talking about getting your kill stolen. It does not matter. My goodness.
Yes, sir. That. Look it up, then, Dad. You even watched the video.
I get to drive. I get to drive. No.
Yes, sir.
Very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
No, we don't need to break them down.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down.
Ariel, why'd you get out? Now get out. We're in circle. Yeah, because you got out. If you didn't get out, then you'd be fine.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot.
He hit all 3 of us with that one shot.
And that will be
incomplete. He hit all 3 of us with that one shot.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Why did you run out the door?
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
At least I killed. Aaron, he's at 120 HP. I don't know what you're talking about. I killed one of them. Y'all didn't kill me.
Jackson throwing again.
Yeah, at least I killed one.
Right.
I'm going back to Robbie.
He's going to take off with it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to get the Bengals 40.
No,
everyone in this stadium knows Jackson
man.
can do that as well as any QB in the league. They talked about limiting some of his running this year, especially the design runs, but he's still going to scramble when he feels he has green in front of him. He led all quarterbacks last year, 695 yards rushing. And keep in mind, 80% of those came in the 7-game stretch when he was named starter late in the season. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
Beast mode. Or not. Kitty, kitty, kitty. I like that. If you mess with me.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh my God. If you mess with me, run it back.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out Touchdowns right there. Nice pickup. 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
What?
A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. This one fielded at the 5. And some room to work. Still going. Now he lost the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They drop the throw. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Forces 4th down.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now.
Jaquan, come get me. The cinchman on me is 1 HP. You can hit him once and he dies. Or twice. Once or twice. Here, Jaquan.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out
right. Hit you right there, Slow. Hit you right there behind you, Slow.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well,
I have bandies. I'm going to take bandies. You go get Ariel.
No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
I'm going to take bandies. You go get Ariel.
He don't want it. Check safety, check safety. Hey. Switch.
Bring her in here. Bring her back in here. Oh, no. I got another lightsaber.
They snap it at 1.
They're probably asking
Jackson. He's going to air one out. And that is going to be one-handed. Wow. A big play that time for the Ravens. 51 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
Break.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 30, 10, and all the way in.
Well, I'm a henchman. Who's kept shooting at me even though I was a henchman? Come on.
Joe Mixon, his second touchdown on the season.
No,
as his guys are back within a single score. Bullock good on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken near the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Just get out your spraying gun. Don't use a shotgun. Nice.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I haven't seen him. I didn't like him.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. For Lamar Jackson, his first NFL start came against the Cincinnati Bengals November 18th in Baltimore of last year. And he threw for 150 yards, ran for 119 more as the Ravens won 24-21 to kick off what became a 6-1 final stretch that got him the AFC North title.
I disguised myself.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Another half. Found Midas.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Oh, never mind. He's 1 HP here. Let's like that to be reloaded.
Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Well, actually, come res me. Come res me. He ran on my come res me. Here, I don't know where he went. Come res me. Here, get me. You're fine. Get me. He ran away. He ran away. Get me. Or just... Here, you could have died. Close it in. Or not. Do you want the drum gun?
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, he's going to wind up and air it out. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Did you get it? Key card.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I don't have any heals. Let's go disguise ourselves. Follow me.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will score. Touchdown.
They're going to come to vault. We got to go camp next to vault. Don't open it yet.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well. Yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, I know,
it's just at the end zone for a touchback.
All the way.
I didn't
would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Well, I didn't.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. 20, 10, and this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Yeah, too early. It's too early. Too early. I don't know what that's early. Just curious. Just curious.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half.
You're not playing right now. You're playing Madden.
I got to do this. I got to.
I'm trying something.
Yeah, and we got to do
and
this.
It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen.
So how many points do you have?
If something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy.
She used to catch up to you anyways.
And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Don't go directly to the
wrong. Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
There's probably going to be a team
now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a first. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Of course, so now you just come and
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Coach.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Whatever you talking about.
The other team that landed on the llama, they don't have any guns. Let's go kill them. Yeah, because you're stealing all my loot.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Pistol! Where did we get a pistol from? I need that. I need this.
Cause mama.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
Oh, yeah.
A big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want...
Under pressure, they got him again. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Nixon will try to right side. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
You got off a wood. Look, you got max wood already. Oh my goodness. Because you dropped that wood whenever you picked it up, which means you have max. Do not steal my aerial!
On third down, he'll drop to throw. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's complete. It's Green here. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Hey, let's go kill everybody else.
Hey, wahoo!
You dropped it!
They go play action here on first down. And that'll be incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right.
His teammate.
With what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
You should have finished the kill.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
You should have finished the kill.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want forced up and picked off.
Well, you didn't seem to take it to heart because you just ran right over there and died.
Now back to throw, and his throw here's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, but now it'll be third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to look to throw. And able to find Green. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A.J. Green with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. I guess the last score wasn't enough for him. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
Do not land at the billboard with me this
game. It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like
that.
Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
You're not supposed to land right on me and steal my chest.
Kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
And you can die there.
Baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Watch one. Watch one. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check it back or check it back.
From the gun, Jackson forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Jackson to throw. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Shit. Nice slow. Time on.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2.
Get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
A touchback is at Sales over the end line.
What you want to play? I'll play whatever you want to play.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide.
The 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down. He'll drop the throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He's going to keep blitzing me out there. Yeah, I see.
A lone second remains now in this 3rd quarter. Now it's Mixon running right. And he'll be brought down, and what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Bengals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's Jonah Williams, the 11th overall pick back in April. He was actually the first lineman taken. He's a guilty party.
Holding! Wow. This game trash, I promise.
What can they do here on 3rd and long? He'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They run for it with Mixon. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Ready. 65. 65. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Go. Check 9. Joker. Switch.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch one. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Watch twitch. Zoom.
Throwing again. Jackson. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys continue to pour it on.
Ooh, finally, Ariel. I thought I'd get off this game.
And the lead will swing.
We want to play smart right here.
Touchdown.
You sure?
This one taken from the 7th. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Yeah, we can do it.
Good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10
he was only,
at their own 46.
Yes.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
He made the face.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
SOS.
Hey, exit.
SOS.
No.
Back to throw here. Finding Green complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tyus Bowser gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. They'll drop the throw. And he's going to go down again. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Open man is Uzomah. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. They'll try and run with Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd and 4.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, ball's out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's been moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Heck no. If I do, I'm playing it. Promise you.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
No, if you lose, you just lose.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check.
Pull Jack. Dang those fans.
Watch this. Here we go.
Nope, she don't.
Come again. Here I come again. Switch.
She don't.
Watch this up.
Like me and her about to play arena.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
Give me that ball. Whip. Watch the whip. Deuce. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the
He
fourth.
answered. He muted? I bet.
Try and throw for it with Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up. Flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Hey,
This home crowd, they're happy with that
I got him.
call.
I'm muting forever.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's pain.
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Oh, we already know I don't.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked.
Oh. What you about to play with your
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend
Hi, Ariel. You about to play with Jacorian instead of me?
way following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly
hey, Dad, tell him to stop blitzing me.
Remaining in this game.
1-on-1, Dad. Tell him to stop blitzing me 1-on-1. Stop blitzing me.
Check safety, check safety. Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Tell him to stop blitzing me.
Switch. Tight dog. Switch. Hey, lock it. Come on, switch it. Hey. Go. Get it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete. The 20. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later.
All the way down.
What's up?
With the late points and then.
Yeah, and the best.